Yo, what's up, fellas? It's Thursday, July 25th, the day after Tesla's earnings. Just want to go real quickly over everything. Tomorrow is Amazon and Google, or no, today after hours is Amazon and Google earnings. That's why today is just kind of like a wait and see. Um, but the market overall is doing pretty well. We closed yesterday at all-time highs. We're just taking a break here over the next few, probably week or so, depending on how Amazon ER is and sort of Google, more Amazon than Google. I think we're just going to kind of stay in this whole range for the next while, actually, maybe next few weeks or months, who knows. Um, but overall, we're looking pretty good. I think a rate cut's coming too, so that should do well for the market. Now on Tesla, earnings came out after hours yesterday. It closed yesterday at 264, and they missed earnings not by much, but again, this is a very dramatic stock. There's a bunch of short sellers. All the oil companies need to keep this stock down for as long as possible. So they pay people to, put out fake ads and fake news and everything. The longer Tesla seems or appears or is bullshitted as far as sales numbers and all that, the longer this company is in question, the longer the oil companies and the car companies can keep making money. So that's what's really happening here. So year to year, from last year to this year, sales have doubled. They're coming close to profitability, and then the Shanghai factory is going to open up, I think, in October, November. So once that happens, the entire Eastern world is going to get access to Tesla vehicles much quicker. Along with that, there's the diesel coming out in 2020. There's so much positive news that what I'm thinking is that it's going to be stuck in this level for a while, which is good for us because we can buy in the lower 200s range. If things go really bad, I'm going to jump to the weekly. If the short sellers really want to push this down, what I look at is the closest weekly volume bar. That's where the support is, and that's going to be at the top of this bar, which is going to be about 210, 209. The next biggest bar is this one. The top of this bar is going to be 206. So if we don't bounce here, right now it's at 227. There's really strong support going to be between 206 and 210. So best thing to do right now is kind of wait over the next few days or week, kind of figure out where this thing is going to settle. I'm assuming it's going to go back to 210-ish. The psychological level is obviously $200. And then obviously this is the major line is going to be 177, where it bounced off of. So I think it's going to stay stuck in here. If it breaks this for some reason, which I don't think it will, but you never know. If it breaks 176, we're looking at 150s. But again, I do not think that's going to happen. But I don't have a crystal ball, so don't put everything in one basket. But I think it's going to go to about 210 if it doesn't bounce here. At that level, I'm going to be looking at some long-term call options. I'm keeping this stock. I think I'm in, at an average of around 240. So I keep the stock, and again, in my M1 Finance account, every Monday I've been putting in, $50, $100, and then randomly, on like a random Wednesday, Thursday, I'll put in $100 or so, just to kind of build as much stock as possible. But again, I think this is a buying opportunity for all of us. next earnings is going to be out, I think, in probably October. Um, so again, this is just a opportunity to kind of build your stock portfolio in this. And if you can get in, anywhere between 175 and 225, I think that's a good place. Um, Again, if it breaks 177, watch out. We'll probably be going to 155 or 140. So um, keep an eye on this one. And again, the overall market's going to be dependent on this afternoon's ER results. Another one that came out with ER yesterday was BA. Boeing. They came down. They missed numbers. Whatever. This is the same kind of bullshit. Short sellers are just trying to make money. I jumped in this actually yesterday at around 360. This morning early, some other news came out, so it dropped like 15 bucks this morning. I jumped out as soon as I could. If it holds this level, if it holds low is gonna be 340. If it holds the 350 area, I'm gonna over the next few days, I'm gonna look to buy back in. And then I think this is gonna just start to go back up again. So anyway, hope you guys are still in the Elephant and Eli. They're both doing great. ER is coming up in 2 weeks, so I would avoid that. But I think overall, if you have stock, ride it through earnings. If you have options, I would dump prior to earnings because that's pretty much a crapshoot. So other than that, I think Disney's doing well. Lion King broke all kinds of records. So this earnings is out in, again, 2 weeks. So I'm in this with call options for right now. But again, I'm going to jump out prior to earnings in 2 weeks. So anyway, you guys have any questions, give me a call. Later.